Missing hiker Ian O'Brien found. Location predicted by YouTuber. Hi everyone, welcome to Doug Shoe Bushcraft. In a previous video I told you that Ian O'Brien went missing June 24th on Hesperus Mountain, and authorities had called off the search, but family was starting their own search, and they were asking for volunteers and different sorts of help and support. But eventually that search was called off as well, perhaps thinking that he'd never be found. And his sister Molly wrote this: after doing absolutely everything we could but not finding any new evidence or clues for 2 weeks, we had decided to let Ian's spirit be free. We couldn't find Ian, but those who love him will always know exactly where he is. Ian is home in his favorite place on Hesperus Mountain. But at that point, there was a YouTuber, his channel name is Cold Case Cause, and he kept searching. He lives in that area, he knows Hesperus Mountain. I believe he has experience in search and rescue, particularly using dogs. And he made a prediction on August 7th, and I'll summarize. Ian was last seen on the peak of Hesperus Mountain, and his truck was parked off Route 566. And as he was on the peak, it was getting late, around 6:30 p.m. And we know that because he texted a selfie to his girlfriend. So he was running out of daylight. He had about 2 hours left. So he had to make a beeline back to his truck, meaning that he had to cross West Mancos River. And it might have been dusk or even dark when he reached the river. And it was the highest flow of the year at that point in June. That winter they'd got a lot of snow. Of course it melts, it takes a while to melt, so at that point in June, the part of the river where Ian was likely trying to cross might have been almost like rapids. So something happened and he drowned. At least that was the theory on the YouTube channel Cold Case Cause. And the evidence pointing to that theory being correct is that Ian's cell phone data and the data from his transponder stopped at the same time. So the theory was that it's because he got wet. So that's my summary. I'll put the link in the description so you can go to that video on Cold Case Cause and listen to the whole thing. So this is an excerpt from an article in the Durango Herald. Body of missing hiker Ian O'Brien found. The 28-year-old runner who disappeared near Hesperus Mountain on June 24th was found September 2nd by two people fishing in a remote area in Echo Basin northeast of Mancos. Montezuma County Coroner George Devers identified the body. The cause of death was accidental drowning. And it goes on. O'Brien's body was discovered in an area that had been searched extensively, said county spokeswoman Vicki Schaefer. She said that the water levels had reached between 3 and 4 feet and had obscured the body from view until runoff levels declined. There's absolutely no way anybody would have seen him, she said. Henshaw said there's a sense of pride that remains in her and O'Brien's community, now knowing that search efforts were targeted in the correct spot. We're all still really proud of the search we did, she said. We're searching in the right area. We're searching the right tracks and keeping people safe by not sending them into the river. So I'll put the link in the description so you can read that whole article along with the YouTuber who predicted the location and details of this case ahead of time. It's on the channel called Cold Case Cause. title of the video is Ian O'Brien Search, Mount Hesperus, Colorado, Segment 2, Theory Develops. Thank you guys for joining me. Also put in the description a link to 2 of my playlists. Playlists on this channel. One is News on the Trail, so be content similar to this video. And another one is a playlist of survival skills, so you can get back alive. So be safe, guys. I'll see you again soon. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. Psalm 118:1.